In this session, we're still busy with company details, and we're now going to look at the option closing date. What we require from you at the closing date option is for you to tell us when must the month-end rollover occur. In other words, you don't have to physically go and do month ends for debtors, creditors and ledger. We will do the month end rollover for you. You've just got to tell us when. If all the dates for all the months are the same, we will automatically see January there's 31 days, February it's a leap year or not, whether it's 28 or 29 days. If we look at April, we'll see there's 30 days, and then we will, the month end will happen the first time in the next month a user will open. So the first user that opens IQ in the new month, whether it is the second of that month or the first, or if there was a long weekend and you only come back and it's now the third, then it will run the month roll over. Two other options that we can look at here is the number of months to allow backdate posting. So the security has been set up in such a way that normal users cannot backdate transactions. If backdate posting is allowed, you then specify the number of months you will allow here. Or if it's 0, you can specify the amount of days that the users are allowed to backdate postings. Just keep in mind the implication or the VAT implication of a backdated posting is quite big. So always make sure that the correct transaction is done and that there's no VAT implication. Then there's two other options. You've got to tell us when the financial year ends, and you can close a ledger. Please be careful when you use this option. This option will be used if a financial year and all its year-end adjustments have already been done. Then you can close that year. That will prevent any user from processing a transaction in an incorrect or a year that's been closed. In other words, you're basically locking a year. You can come back, let's say you've now locked the 2011 financial year. Next year you can then lock the 2012 financial year. And that concludes looking at the closing date option under company details.